Hi, I'm Cayden Davis.
And I'm Freddie Ramirez.
And you're watching In the News at CHS.
Hi, I'm Shaylee Phillips with In the News at CHS, and today on CHS Cribs, we're touring room 1. Hi, I'm Shaylee Phillips with In the News at CHS, and today on CHS Cribs, we're touring room 130, otherwise known as Plugger's Classroom.
All right.
Awesome.
Reporting live for In the News. You're are you guys is this gonna be on something?
Yeah.
This are you guys ready? We're doing this? This is the Refocus Center, Beware Plugger. And we have subtle things here. See, Children of the Corn, Let's Wrestle, Are You Okay? Do you dare post me some emo stuff here? This is where the magic happens, where we and this over here, this looks like Jeffrey Dahmer, but it's not. And this is that 6'7" guy, but in German it's 6'7", okay? And then over here, I used to have my numbers where I had my countdown for my run, but then it ran out. So we have to just, I didn't see that pop there. And then we're not gonna mention what was here, but then we have our quote wall. This is where the kids put their phones if they're naughty. And this is our projects. And over here is the Plugger Grading, Learning, and Spying Center. This is the nerve center of my class where I monitor their behavior. So I think that concludes the tour. Oh, this is, I do my part. Coke Zero's Rockstars and the occasional Mr. Pibb now I am experimenting with. We'd like to recycle, and so I try to, well, this clearly is not mine. I think we all know this, right? That's not, Plug, you don't drink water, so just doing what we can. When you're an old teacher like me, you have to supplement your intake. That's Tabitha. She keeps the kids in line with their phones and stuff. I don't think she likes being videoed. See that? See, she's shaking now. Yeah. Get out of here right now. This interview's over. Paparazzi, go away, go away. Oh, hello.
Thanks, Shaylee. I think it's safe to say that some teachers have some pretty interesting classrooms.
Are you into all things theater? From costuming to makeup, prop, and stage design, there's a new ROP course for you. We sent field reporter Andrea Martinez to go more in detail.
Hi, I'm Andrea Martinez with In the News at CHS. Today here I'm with Mr. Yeager. So, can you tell me the difference between theater, tech, and art?
Yes, theater, tech, and art are very related. There's a lot of artistic skills that are needed for theater technology. There are many projects like prop making and scenic design that would require a lot of artistic skills.
And when will ROP Theater begin? And is there any survey to fill out?
Yeah, we're looking to hopefully add at least one course for the program next year. If you haven't already, we did send out a survey about maybe a month ago to students, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's more than just what happens on stage. It's everything else behind the scenes and the whole process of putting on a show. So it's very exciting to think that we can offer a program like that and help use our skills, our artistic and engineering and kind of organizational skills in a lot of different ways.
Thank you, and that was Mr. Yeager. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Andrea.
With the school year coming to an end, it is essential that students have completed all of their graduation requirements, one of those being community service hours. We sent field reporter Aureliana Godinez to find out what's required and what opportunities are available.
Hi, I'm Aureliana Godinez within the news at CHS, and today I'm here with Miss Medina to talk about the community service hours. So, Miss Medina, why are students required to get 60 hours of community service for graduation?
So the 60 hours of community service are required. So that is a walking requirement for graduation. So we do require all students to complete 60 by the end of senior year. But on top of that, aside from it being a requirement, I think it's important for students to really get out into the community. Maybe one of the community service hours that you do, you learn start to look at different interests and careers of the community service hours that you did at a certain place. And then also it looks really good on a scholarship, and it looks really good on a resume, job applications, things like that, and college applications. So all around, I think it's a good idea to get those done, not only for requirements, but for it's beneficial for you as well.
And what places can students go to get their community service hours?
So all around campus and on the counseling office, we have a QR code. So on that QR code, you'll be able to find places in Huron and Kalinga. Some of the main places here in town are the Gimme Love Shelter. Also the library, the public library, and the thrift store are always looking for students to help out. And in Huron, the Boys and Girls Club is also always looking for students for help.
Thank you. I'm here with Scout Cleveland. How did you get your community service hours?
I get my community service hours walking dogs at the shelter. I walk Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I also help them out with certain events like the spay and neuter and the fundraiser dinners that they put on. It's pretty simple. It's not very difficult, and the people there are really nice. So I would recommend that people go to the shelter for their hours, because it's just pretty easy and pretty straightforward, and they're good. Like, you can work around. It's easy for them to work around your times and your schedule, and they need all the help they can get. So.
Thank you. I'm here with Cayden Mubiru. So where did you get your community service hours, Cayden?
I got mine at the thrift store, by the mechanic shop, and I also did riffing for basketball. Yeah, that was really it.
Would you recommend these to students?
I would definitely the thrift store, because they give you extra hours. Even if you did that 8 hours, they give you 9 hours, and they're also very nice riffing. Yeah, but still very much fun.
Thank you. Now back to you.
Thanks, Aureliano.
Hey seniors, have you applied for scholarships yet? Don't know where to start looking? Well, we sent field reporter Sophia Cruz to ask more information on this topic.
Hi, I'm Sophia Cruz with In the News at CHS, and I'm here with Ms. Llamas. So, Ms. Llamas, what are some ways for students to find scholarships?
The best way for students to find scholarships is by checking the daily bulletin and also by checking our Google Classroom for the class of 2026.
How can students stay organized with scholarships deadlines?
I would keep a running document that has all the scholarships you're eligible for, along with setting calendar reminders for yourself at least 3 days in advance from when the scholarship is due.
What documents should students prepare ahead of time?
The most important one is letters of recommendation. It's super important to ask for these ahead of time. Almost all scholarships will require a letter of recommendation, and if you have a couple on hand already that you're able to reuse and recycle for scholarships, that would be super helpful.
What is one piece of evidence you wish every student knew about scholarships?
I wish students would know to apply even if they don't quite meet the criteria for scholarships, and also don't limit your scholarship search to what we have on the bulletin and our class of 2026 Google Classroom. It's important to look for other scholarships on your own.
Thank you, and back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sophia.
And now, let's go to Sofia Quinones for this week's Horn Toad Highlights.
Thanks, Cayden. Our Toads have really brought it this week. Here's a rundown of what they've been cooking up. Boys tennis has started league. They went to Dos Palos on Thursday. Unfortunately, they lost 8-1. Over the weekend, they got to go to the Grapevine Classic. Marcos Nunez and Eduardo Morales came back with the Southeast Doubles Champion medal. Our softball team has been trying. Last Tuesday, they faced Lemoore, unfortunately losing 7-4. Today, they have a match against Fowler. Good luck, Toads. Baseball has had an interesting week as well. Last Wednesday, they went to a tournament. We sent field reporter Aaron Villa to see what's going on. Thanks, Aaron. They faced Orange Cove and won 4-3. Then went against Riverdale, losing 12-2. On Saturday, they went against Woodlake, unfortunately losing 6-2. Today, they play against King City at home. The game starts at 4. Be sure to show up and support. Swim has had a good week too. They went to Garces High School last Saturday. They swam really well. We sent field reporter Shaylee Phillips to catch the action. Thanks, Shaylee. On Thursday, they go to Yosemite. Good luck, Toads. Track has had an amazing run this week. On Saturday, they went to the Central Valley Christian Invitational. We sent field reporter Freddie Ramirez to see how it went. Thanks, Freddie. They came back with some medals. Corvallis White placed first in 100. He also placed first for the 200 and set a new meet record. And the team of Edgar Ramirez, Anthony Trejo, Eliana Lobstein, and Zoe Kozoff placed second in the mixed throwers relay. For the women's 4x800, the team of Sofia Cruz Perez, Mia Corona, Cecilia Perez, and Helena Dickens took second. This Saturday, they go to Lemoore Quinoa's Invitational. Good luck, Toads. Basketball had a historic run, making it all the way to the semifinals in the state bracket. Last Tuesday, they went against Silmar. We sent field reporter Aureliano Godinez to catch the action.
Hi, I'm Aureliano Godinez within the news at CHS, and I'm here with Coach McFarland after the Southern Regional Championship game. So, Mr. McFarland, what has made this season special for you?
Just a group of guys. They just play so hard for us. Broke a lot of records for the school. Number of wins, 29 wins, school record. How far we went in the state playoffs, school record. Butters.
I'm here with Nehemiah Mejia. So, Nehemiah, what does it mean to finish your final season with this team?
It means the world to me, to be honest. This is probably my favorite team.
What advice would you give to younger players coming up?
Probably stay consistent on what you do and just keep on grinding.
And what was the biggest lesson you learned this year?
The biggest lesson I learned was probably to show up on practice on time and probably to not let the crowd get to you, like the chanting all like the people in my ear and stuff like that.
I'm here with Devin Contreras. So Devin, what does it mean to finish your final season with this team?
It feels great. Like, it was the best senior season I can ever have, and I can never ask for a better season than that.
What advice would you give to younger players coming up?
Just work hard.
And what was the biggest lesson you learned this year?
You can't take anything for granted, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Now back to you.
Thanks, Aureliano. They fought hard, but unfortunately lost 66-58. That's all for Toad Sports. Now back to you.
Thanks, Sophie.
And thanks for watching.
And remember,
if it's important,
it's in the news at CHS.